Beavis and Butthead are not real. They are stupid cartoon people completely made up by this Texas guy who we hardly even know. Beavis and Butthead are dumb, crude, thoughtless, ugly, sexist, self-destructive fools. But for some reason, the little wiener heads make us laugh.
I just feel like shit today. I thought I felt like ass yesterday, but apparently it didn't get any better. Uh, I think there's a chance that I feel a headache coming on, and I get the feeling, and this is just me guessing, but I think what could be happening is I might be light sensitive. So it's one of those things. Anyway, so today we're gonna be starting a new game. I actually need to search for it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Lost Judgment. So this is gonna be the first time playing it. I think I did launch the game just to make sure that like it installed correctly and everything. So why is it in window mode? What? Okay. I'll pop it in full screen, but whatever. But yeah, I just needless to say, I'm kind of brute forcing today. I maybe I'll wake up. I was just basically on and off sleep, I think yesterday, and I think today is going to be more of the same. Yesterday, I just didn't feel like streaming, but also I had day prior, I had like good sleep. And I was like, man, this is feels like it's been forever since I had any good sleep. And so yesterday I thought, oh, maybe there's a chance it could be the same. Nope. On and off sleep all day. So, I just I just don't feel it right now, man. Yeah. I think there's a chance my body just wants some sleep. Or coffee. Okay, I need to pop this thing into full screen. I do not know why it is in this setting. Cat! I'm just going through settings right now, so there's nothing... There's nothing too exciting going on screen right now. Okay, that's a weird resolution. How about 1920 by 1080? Thank you. Yes. Borderless. Thank you. Hey, Vish. I feel like ass. And I'm brute forcing today. Graphics extra low? What the hell? I'm gonna go high, I guess. So I'm brute forcing today. I think I have a headache coming on, so I might be light sensitive. I'm not anticipating much for today. Yesterday I didn't feel like streaming at all. I was just kind of on and off sleep. And I think today just feels more like the same. I don't know if there's going to be like anything in particular popping up on 30 FPS. Why? Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna... I have my lights turned off. I don't know how much you could see, but like, I am here. It's just... So I feel like if I do this, it's gonna hurt my eyes. So I would rather not for today. I think today is just gonna be a pain. Either until this headache passes, or something. Ultra performance, sure. Streamer jump scare, exactly. Real-time reflection. I'm gonna go no. Motion blur, you turn that crap off. Why the hell? I forget what game I played. I think it was GTA. I want to say it was like GTA Online. And what happened was, I remember, I think I had my AFK screen up. And I was like, did you fuckers actually just put my goddamn IP on screen? I think they purposely set it up like that for... Well, because like, because if you have like a problem with your online settings, there is a chance that you're, if you try and like contact like Rockstar for tech support, and it's like, hey, we need like an IP. I'm assuming that could be a thing, because otherwise, why is it there? Well, I was going through settings, and I was just like, why is my IP just right there? And it's not even like a button to where it's like, hey, click button to show IP. It was just IP, and then there's the actual code, and it's like, what the fuck? So I'm assuming it's there for Rockstar, to where it's like, hey, if we need to know your IP, just go to this. Well, I don't know what it is. It says click to show, and I don't know. Yeah, you click it, you moron. Now, I'm just telling you right now, just fucking button. Don't look at me like that. Come on now. What the fuck? Dude, it stared at me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, yeah. There we go. Yeah, exactly. You're just going through settings and you just get doxxed. Weird times we live in. Guys, I just want to play my game. Can I get doxxed now? Turn on autosave. Sure. Hey, we're actually playing the game now. This is a work of fiction? No, I thought this was historical history, right? Thought you were still playing Judgment? Finished it last stream. Yep. Finished it last stream. So, Bronino, I think he wants me to play like a certain game called Me-Side, and I think it's the same people that did Doki Doki Literature Club, and I wish he kind of opened with that, because Doki Doki Literature Club is actually kind of... It's one of those things to where it's like, in terms of like a project... It's actually really good because, like, it comes off like a regular visual novel, and then it just gets darker, and then, like, just kind of insane, and it's like, and I think the game, even multiple times through, like, if you, because I think someone said, like, oh, I want to try and do, like, all of the, I want to try and find all of the, like, hidden things within the game. And someone pointed out, like, oh, no, you're not going to be able to pull it off. And it's like, no, but I want to try. And the reason why I think he said that, like, you couldn't, I heard about, like, I think throughout the playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, you would actually get, like, a line of code, and it just looks like code. Like, actual, just, like, binary code, ones and zeros. But you would see, like, a lot of, like, deep spaces in between each other. And it's one of those things to where, and it would be like a file. And it turns out it would be like a square inch. And if you line up all of the files together in a particular order, it would actually make a face of one of the characters in the game using binary code. And it's one of those things to where it's like, holy shit. So, like, if you try to find, like, every little thing, it's like, it's damn near impossible. So, yeah. So I don't know if I want to play Me-Side, but it's... I thought I saw it might be from the same people that did Doki Doki, so maybe it would be interesting if they have that same level of intensity that Doki Doki does, but I don't know. So maybe I'll give it a shot, and I had that on my mind or Lost Judgment, and I don't know. So today I just kind of went with Lost Judgment.
There's definitely smoke, but no visible signs of fire. Looks more like signal flares. Gonna say this is probably a false alarm or a prank. Copy that.
The game has many secrets. Doki Doki, it definitely does. Also, I forgot to check. We should be doing English voice acting here.
You're clear to proceed.
Never mind. We're good.
I told you this was a prank.
We will be doing this with Japanese voice acting as well.
I don't see any fire.
Who
As
in their
is
right
tradition.
mind finds this kind of thing funny?
People who enjoy causing a commotion. Huh. Hey, check it out.
What in the hell? Oh, shit. Ugh. Can't we just report this one in and go?
Come on, man. You know we can't just leave this be.
The flies are not a good sign. I already have a guess. Well, he looks better than I thought he would. That is pretty fucking gnarly, though. Holy shit.
In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end with a guilty verdict. That makes the odds for a defense lawyer to get an acquittal about 10,000 to 1. But I beat those odds on a murder case. It's a hell of an achievement. Unfortunately, it came with a price. The death of an innocent woman. The shadows of truth escape the courtroom, and when they do, someone has to drag them back into the light. The reality is, the law is neither as perfect or as fair as it's supposed to be. So I've made it my job to give those without a voice a chance to be heard.
Hey, Doc?
What?
Man, I'm bored.
Sucks.
How about you hit me with some trivia then? That would pass the time. Oh, I mean, come on, man. You never know how long a stakeout's gonna last. Even Keiko-chan's losing her mind.
I'm sure she is. Give me a sec to come up with a zinger, okay?
Okay, sure. You think up a tough question, and I just leave you to your thoughts. Wait a damn minute! How does that even solve this problem then, man?
Kaito-san? I don't think I'm really in the mood for trivia at the moment.
Okay, fine. We gotta spice this up somehow. So, Keiko-chan, this internet boy, how'd you end up on the raw end of a scam like this?
How is this spicing things up? Besides, we don't even know for sure if it was a scam yet, right?
Exactly. Kaito-san here is just jumping to conclusions. It'll be fine, Keiko-san. Don't worry. At Yagami Detective Agency, we make sure our clients' hearts are at the heart of our business.
That's so great to hear. I know I hired just the right people.
Damn straight. Sunshine and rainbows with us.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a updated version of whatchamacallit, the Project Sentry. Oh, it's so good. I will say this. I did thought it was gonna be like the Yakuza side in the 50s or something like that. And with the new version of because I guess Project Sentry was supposed to be like the code name for it, because that's kind of how it is in the game in the game industry. In the game industry, that's kind of what they do, is they typically like to put like a project name to something, so that way they don't explicitly say like GTA 6. They could just say like they would probably call it Project Cars or something like that, or so that way if people in the office says Project Cars, everybody knows that, oh, you're talking about GTA 6, but to an outsider, it's like, Project Cars? Why don't you just work on the new GTA? Like, that is just dumb. What the fuck are you doing? It's to lure the dumb people and get them the fuck away. It's a good call, really. So I think Project Century was supposed to be, and that century as in like 100 years century, not century as like century turret, but Project Century I think was the project name to what would end up becoming what is it? Stranger Than Heaven kind of type of thing. So I guess Stranger Than Heaven is supposed to be the actual name of the project now. So I was already hooked when it was Project Century. Like, you didn't need to show me any more. And plus, we're also getting Mafia Old Country, so it's like it's one of those things to where it's like I actually feel excited, but I forgot how to feel excited because it's been so fucking long. So, however, though, I am hearing from the grapevine that there is a chance Mafia Old Country might be something like that of a demo to where it's like incredibly short, because the theory on it is we're only seeing like the same cutscenes every single time, and we're not seeing anything new. So either it's a case of, and this is what I'm hoping, maybe it's a case of they just want to keep it under wraps and just like not show too much, which that could be a case. But the other theory is they don't have a whole lot of game and that's all they could show. That last one kind of hurts if you think about it, because like I feel like it's been a while since there was a good Mafia game, and Mafia Old Country looks and feels exactly like what I want. And I am anticipating prequel stuff before the events of Mafia 1. So I don't think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be an okay game, but it's definitely got the aesthetic of everything that I want. So, would you like the Mafia games if it was more cutscenes than gameplay? I want to say yes and no. If they are really, really good, that's good. And in which case, I would say yes. But if it ends up being, and I'm just going to be blunt on this, have you ever seen Godfather 1? Like, as a fan, I like Godfather, the movie. I actually do like it. But there's a problem, though. The fucking thing is like 3 hours fucking long for one goddamn movie. And if you try to binge watch all three of them, that's a full fucking day. So, I'm just saying, I love The Godfather, but do we really need 3 hours of The Godfather? Can't we just cut it down just a little bit to, you know, Can't we just have Sonny Corleone just beat up the guy on the streets? You know, have Michael Corleone just run from, you know, New York and go back to the old country and have that car explode, and then just like my daughter's wedding. I swear to you, if you actually sped up The Godfather, it actually, there is actually a clip from there is actually a clip from Mad TV that me and my friends do actually love, to where it's like, what You know what? You want to know what Sopranos would look like if it was syndicated and actually made it to cable? I'll play it later, but for now, I'm just gonna play this.
Kosuke-kun did
Anyway,
say
moving
he
on.
always eats fast food for lunch.
Yeah. But after 20 minutes,
This is new.
done by now.
I don't know. He always makes me worry. Even his eating habits.
Say, Keiko-chan, how'd a sweet girl like you get roped in by some dude off the net, huh?
I wouldn't call it that at all. Would you believe me if I said we took it slow at first? I'd say his patience paid off. Maybe it's hard for you to see, but he is a caring guy.
So he drags you to the shadiest dive in Kamurocho and calls it a date? Sounds like a real catch.
He was just trying to impress me. He couldn't have known what would happen.
Then he sticks his own girl with the bill? Dickhead doesn't begin to describe it.
Did they do it in 7? I forget. It's been so long since I played it. I did actually make it to the, I think I still need to grind a little bit for 7, but I've been meaning to actually go back to 7, so that way... Because I think I did play the English cutscenes, the Japanese, and now I just need to get through the hidden boss, I forget what it's called, the final Millennium Tower. I still need to do that one day, but I think I still need to level up a little bit, because I think because basically, if you don't want to get dunked on, the best way to do it is to level up your entire team, and I think I still have, like, I think there's like 2 or 3 people I still need to level up. So it's one of those things to where it's like, I still need to play the game, I still need to grind, it's still on my to-do list, but I'm just seeing the grind and it's like, I don't want to do it. So it's been so long since I played 7.
I mean, he is still in college. And besides,
But then again, I am also just kind of like half asleep right now. So there is also that. Plus, they have to craft the best gear that takes a lot of money. Oh, dear God, don't get me fucking started. I'm slowly remembering, like, all the strats. Yeah, you have to, like, craft a bunch of shit. I think there might be, depending on, like, what build you want to go for, if you want to go with, like, you know, full DPS or fucking, like, go with, like, healing, support and what have you. Like, yeah, I feel like there was, like, some vendors. I remember a mascot vendor, and I think there was, like, oh God, it was like, what the hell was it? I think it was like a mouthpiece, and it was like a mouthpiece, but it was like, if I recall correctly, I think it was something like, I remember a really good mouthpiece that fucking mascot sold, and I was like, I think I kind of want it just to try it out. I forget what it was. I might be confusing with, like, some other game or another, but I want to say it was like a mouthpiece to where if someone did damage to you, it would, like, fire back at them. And if I remember correctly, I think the mouthpiece had, like, fangs on it, so it's like, it was like a thing, if they did damage, it would just, like, hurt them in the process, and I thought that would be good. I think. But then again, I also could be, you know what, I'm like half asleep, so why the fuck am I even having this conversation with myself?
he said if we didn't pay, they'd call the Yakuza to collect.
So they bled you out of 800 grand.
Funny thing is, there is actually someone that, I haven't seen him recently, but I think he kind of got the vibe of, like, my channel and just kind of like, he's just doing his own thing. But there is someone on Twitch that stops by from time to time, Andy. Dude is, like, he's, like, hardcore into a lot of, like, Yakuza and Persona. Like, the dude, like, legit 100%'s everything. and I think he showed like the final graph of like going through the final boss, the final Millennium Tower, and I'm just like looking at it, it's like, dear fucking, and I think he did it like on, I think he's like a console gamer too. Not that that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if there's any hacks for console, but I definitely know there's a handful of hacks that you could do on PC.
With 400 still to go, for a total of 1.2 mil. It'd be practically.
So I thought it was that more impressive.
Exactly. That's where Kosuke-kun's idea came.
I only 100% 7. I think, I mean, in terms of the Yakuza games, I think Judgment's the only one to where I actually made it to fucking, I was actually able to get to Amand, and I actually was able to whoop his ass. I had to beat it on easy, but I whooped his ass. Played the rest of the game on hard, but I like, yeah. I was finally able, so I was able to get to him in Judgment, but I couldn't do it in any of the other ones. The other ones was just so hard for me, but I mean, to those that can 100% it, good luck. 100% Lost Judgment, nice. Yeah, it's one of those things. If I can do it, if I feel like I can do it, I'm gonna shoot for it. I'm gonna try and get the Amon fight going. But if I feel like I can't, because like Yakuza 0, I know what was holding me back. I had to go through the fucking because I think as Majima, you have to get like one of the dancers for the club. I forget the name, but I remember there was like a disco joint in Sotenbori, and you could get her to work at your cabaret club. The problem is, I sucked at the minigame, and I couldn't even get past the first goddamn fight, so I just said, screw it. Now, I could hack the thing and win the fight that way, and win the dance battle that way, but, I also have to put up like a giant banner. I am fucking cheating here, so I'm just doing this for story purposes. So there's got to be like a handful of like stuff like that. And I think that was Yakuza 0, but after that, it was just like hit and miss. I'm pretty sure most of the Yakuza games, I don't even know if I was even able to like get to like discover all of the side quests. And plus, to be fair, I want to say for Judgment, I don't know if there's any other ones, but I felt like Judgment was kind of lackluster when it came to the side quest. Not saying any of them is like bad, it was just like, I'd seen and heard better in like previous Yakuza games. Because usually there's like one side quest that's like usually funny as hell, and it's just like, it's just way too good. And then there's others to where it's like, it's almost kind of like as serious as the main story, and those are good. But on occasion, there's just like, nothing was really scratching an itch, and I just kind of felt like that with Judgment. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a handful of Yakuza games to where I just wasn't vibing with a lot of the side quests. And I just like, none of the ones I came across were that great. So it's like, do I really want to find all of them? So I think I just fucked off with some, and yeah. Are weaker than in the Yakuza games. That does kind of suck, reading that. But then again, like, you can't bat 100. So it's one of those things to where it sucks, but I mean, we had plenty of quality previously, and you don't want to... You have a crossroads. Do we just, like, rehash what we already did that was good and just, like, degrade it over time? Or do just, like, fucking coast? So, it's going to be one of the two. And I don't know if I want to rehash, so if you just have to coast, then so be it.
Man.
Is what
He
it is.
said
Nature
I
of the
could make
beast.
some easy money working one of those clubs.
It is better than Judgment. Good. But Yakuza has better side quests in general. In my experience thus far, even though I haven't played Last Judgment, just started today, so... But, and also Infinite Wealth, I still haven't played that yet. I'm going to, it's on the list, I just need to buy it, waiting for the price to come down, and again, I'm just like half asleep, so... By the way, if at any point during this particular stream, if you just hear me just... yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet he did.
See, even the fucking Kaito knows.
Did he say anything about working with those Yakuza from the start?
Wait, I'm working with the Yakuza now? What the fuck is this?
Guy meets girl, they go out, he racks up a tab. Next thing you know, she's on the market to pay it off. Same shit,
Am I a whore?
different day in this town.
Now you're just jumping to conclusions. Besides, a business taking advantage of people like that would have gotten shut down in no time, right?
Afraid not. Some lines the law just can't cross until it's too late. But I do owe you some credit for turning to a man like Genda-sensei. He's been defending the city a long time now, and his team's rock solid.
Yeah, and when things get too dirty for them, Genda calls in guys like us to clean it up.
Good for you, I guess.
Listen, Keiko-chan, I hate to be so blunt, but Kosuke's totally been gaming you from the get-go. Until you see that for yourself, there's not much we can do for you. Ain't that right, Tak?
Now, let's not jump the gun, Kaito-san. We don't have proof of anything yet. Speaking of which, there's our man of the hour.
Kosuke-kun.
I'm gonna need to follow him. You two stay here. Hopefully we'll get this all cleared up.
About time we saw some action. Careful out there, Tak.
I think...
Hey, Tak, you read me? You gonna be okay tailing this guy? Or do you need the detective basics manual?
Kaito-san, please. I could tail him in my sleep.
The manual says to keep your eyes open, actually.
I think I could feel my headache getting worse. Which sucks. It's gonna get to a point to where even laughing is gonna make it worse. He is turning back! He is supposed to meet someone! Acting casually.
Too close. Am I going crazy? Must be my imagination.
No! Really? Hold on, kid. You abuse this system? I have to see. I have to see. Can I seriously abuse this bitch? Ah, god damn it. You could act casually. You gotta be kidding me. You could act casually? So you don't even need to hide anymore. I know what? You mean to tell me I could just walk up to a dude and just stare at him like that fucking cat at the beginning of the stream? You're kidding me, right? And there's that headache coming. Is that... Oh, come on. You better not start cheating already. Or else I'll feel bad for... God damn it. Keiko. Chan. In any case, I should get some evidence of this.
Kaito-san, you made contact with a new face. I'm gonna get a shot as evidence.
Good call.
And all of a sudden, I feel like a handful of memes just kind of like came to my mind. Since the topic of staring at cats came to mind, I feel like I have to show that one. Yep. When I'm out here just abusing the goddamn system. Oh, you could just act casually? Fuck yeah! This is going to be me playing the fucking game. Actual insight of me playing Lost Judgments. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah. That is gonna be me playing Lost Judgment, because I'm just gonna be abusing the fuck out of the system. Really? Come on! Fuck! Okay. Okay. Come on. Smile, damn it! Apparently no one likes to smile. How dare you? Alright, got the photo. Let's send the data over to Kaito-san.
Kaito-san, just sent that photo to your phone. Any sage advice?
Yeah, I see it. It's a perfect shot, buddy. So, who's Kosuke's new friend? Any ideas?
That's what I'm gonna try and find out. I'll be in touch.
I came close, though. I came close from missing it, but
Man,
I think I got
haven't seen
it.
you in forever, Sakura-chan.
It's because you barely show up to the club events, Kosuke-senpai. I probably wouldn't have seen you today either if I hadn't mistaken someone else for you.
Sorry, I've just been so busy. I know, I gotta make time for the club.
I know you've got a busy schedule, but it's not the same without you, senpai. A lot of girls quit because you stopped showing up, you know?
Oh, damn, that sucks. Guess I better make some effort, huh?
Yeah, that'd be great. But senpai, while we're on the subject,
Yeah?
I hope you won't do anything that'll get those girls' hopes up either. I don't know if you know this, but the girls had a few big fights actually. All that anger could boil over in your direction at any time is all I'm saying.
Yeah? Wouldn't want that. I'll be careful. Well, I've gotta get going to my next thing.
Okay. Make sure you stop by the club, huh?
I hate it when I feel like I know so many of the goddamn voice actors, and I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actor that did, from Danganronpa 1. He was the main character. The fuck is his name? Makoto Naegi, I believe. She's just an underclass man. Nothing romantic happening here. Clearly!
Oh, crap, I don't have it.
Ah, shit, yeah, okay. Yeah, so we used it all. Fuck. So I can abuse it. But you probably need skill upgrades. Where the hell is these kids' parents? Well, clearly the mascot isn't helping. Oh yeah, I guess we should follow him. Oh, that's actually kind of good. You just instantly just, yeah, it says kids in Kamurocho. And you know all of them are just gonna turn Yakuza. That don't help.
It's okay.
I bet this fucker was a kid just waiting in line for a goddamn mascot.
Reported Anaki's affair to his old lady.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Aniki got so pissed he took it out on us. Still fucking sore about it. Yo, Yagami! Just your luck to be passing by us today. You're a dead man, bro.
Man, this neighborhood never changes, does it? Whoa.
For a big city, we're known by name. Great. Feels way more fluid than previous. Okay. Is it still the same? Oh, yeah, I guess there's different stuff we gotta do. I was trying to switch styles. Okay. Guessing that's to block. Do it again. Thank you. Okay. Are we good now? There we go. Did you buy any of the DLC? Yeah, the Kaito files. Yeah, I do have it. I should. I can double check it. But I should have the Kaito files. That was actually one of the reasons why it took me so long to actually get this game, is I was actually waiting for that DLC to come cheap, and then I just said, screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. At the time, I had the money. And at the time, I also kind of didn't care, so, yeah. I think someone else said that as well, that the Kaito files is it's actually worth, so that's good to know. Now we gotta find our boy. And I lost him. And that headache ain't getting any better. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll stop by the Popo.
How Hosuke-kun spends his money is key information. I should get a picture of how much he withdraws as evidence. Oh, right, we can't abuse it. God damn it.
Too close.
Really?
Hey, you!
Damn it.
Damn it.
Didn't I literally just like peek out an inch? And I was kind of hoping that the cage was actually gonna act as like a
Guess I'll stop by the Popo.
as an actual wall, like you can't see through it. I was kind of hoping for that. Now we know, fence is an actual fence. Fair enough. Oh, I still have shitty-ass health. God damn. Yeah, apparently I need them to walk completely by. Oh, is that the reason why I just now read the rest of the message? Yeah, I didn't know that they actually cut off fighting styles. That's actually kind of weird.
Too close.
Is someone tailing me?
Oh, you get it back after failing? Oh, so you could cheese too! So I can abuse this system if I really wanted to. If I was lazy. Fuck! Couldn't get a good one. Well, shit. I thought we had to go all in on focus and zoom. Turns out not the case.
Tak, give me your status. What's Kosuke up to?
Not a whole lot right now. He's just wandering around town. Pretty much killing time like your average college student.
Any idea where he's headed?
Good question. Actually, he just ducked into a building. I'm going after him.
Hey, buddy. You new here? You can't just go waltzing in.
And why not?
'Cause I said so, that's why. Now beat it.
Got off on the 5th
Hey,
floor.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Don't make me call the cops on your ass.
Isn't that a little excessive? All I wanted was to look around.
Well, there's nothing to see here, so go look somewhere else.
There's definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
So many empty buildings. And not enough chairs. Hiding something, this is my chance to find out. Gotta look for a way to sneak inside the building. Parkour?
Suspicious. What the?
Window looks like it's practically never open, almost as if they are avoiding the outside world. See? They're hiding us from the chairs. Called it.
Suspicious.
Okay.
Uh-huh. What the? Hey.
We gotta look for an entry point. Well, if I was Gabe Logan, I'll be looking at the air ducts. That's how you sneak inside. Okay, we are stationary. In the shop, he went to the 5th floor.
What the?
Shutter's got a solid lock on it. No way I'm getting this open.
Hey.
Looks like I go around from the back from here, but should I check out the building a bit more?
Suspicious.
Getting hungry just looking at it. It's almost like as if the people that make this game already knows how I feel.
Uh-huh.
Do not play this game on an empty stomach. Now, if you play this game while eating food, then you're doing it right. One of these days, I'm gonna have to come up with an eating policy. And then we'll be doing our very first stream on the shitter.
Hey.
I mean, God intended it. That's not a real Schwinn.
Uh-huh.
Eating ramen while playing RGG Studios. It's almost like the Japanese is in the same room with me. I feel like we checked out everything at the bottom here.
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's something else up that I gotta look at, but... Unless we gotta look at the dude. Where they be hiding? Not getting in through the front. Check out a bit more. Wait, is there a sewer system? That would be interesting. Okay, so if it's not him... Well, apparently he's still on the 5th floor, apparently. No way we're, like, checking out, like, the names and stuff. I don't think that's relevant.
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's a sign or...
No way that's gonna work.
There's some ducts under that window. If I can make my way there, I could get inside without anybody noticing. Time to take a look around the building. Fair enough.
Hey.
Oh, so we are gonna be like Gabe Logan. Try moving around. I think I'm stationary. If only I could climb up there, I'd probably get to the window, but I wouldn't reach it even if I jump. I think in the last stream I did with Judgment recently, I recall I wanted to find a cat, and I was like, my mind thought, oh, you're stationary. And then I think near the end, I was like, oh, you could get up and walk around. Well, shit. So now I need to remind myself, sometimes you're not always stationary. You could actually walk. Need something to use as a foothold. We need something to use as a foothold? Well, unless there's a ladder, I think we're screwed. Unless we jump on the Schwinn. We gotta look for a foothold. I would think follow the air ducts. There we go, now we can move. Really, game? Really? Really? How many times have me and my friends have this conversation? Do we really need bright yellow freaking signs pointing? Really?
What the?
I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. That's half the fun, is like self-discovery. But, oh, it's not as fun if you just put up bright yellow fucking signs. Because, even though, yes, I am struggling here, but the beauty of self-discovery. Looks easy enough to climb onto, should make for solid footing. Yeah, huh. Of course. I know, modern gaming. I felt like, at least in Judgment 1, I kind of felt like there was a slight step up because, what is it? Is it Little Asia I'm thinking of? So, if you know the story, like, the area kind of got, like, burnt to the ground, and so they kind of, like, sealed it off, and now there's, like, just, like, a back alley, at least in the first one. I recall they didn't do a yellow tarp, but they did do a blue tarp. So, hey, blue tarp, if you want to be able to interact with this particular wall to parkour over it to get to the other side. Well, fair fucking enough, but you didn't have to make it, at least you made it blue and not fucking yellow. What the hell is this? The Division? Wait, is there actually a parkour system? Oh, they're even going that route. Really? Okay. Okay, I do like the meter. Like, they're not making it to where it's like, oh yeah, you just have like infinite stamina and like you could just like easily parkour your way through.
Yo, Talk. You hanging in there, buddy?
That's actually kind of different.
Trying to hit a wall here.
What's that supposed to mean? You didn't lose the guy, did you?
Look, my hands are tied right now, but everything's under control.
Cats! Looks like we're kind of boxed in here. I don't think we go up. There we go. Cats! I'm not gonna lie, I do like the stamina bar on the climbing. I will say that's new. And it makes sense. You're not a superhero. Infinite stamina, that's for the Supermen. And the Spider-Men. And the Batman. You know they all doing it. But ain't no one else actually have, like, who the hell actually skips on upper body? Honestly. Who skips arm day? You know what we all do? When up on the 5th floor, guess I've got 2 more to go.
Oh, hey guys. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta look for the bird shit.
who's this clown?
First time I've ever seen him.
Oh, you see, I'm Kosuke's guest. Guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who the hell's Kosuke?
That's
We need to clean our fucking hands after this mission, don't we?
the kid who keeps hanging around. You'd think he'd have wised up by now.
Wait, then he'd be on the 5th floor. So what are you doing down here?
Seriously, it's like you got me lost on purpose. You mind, pointing me in the right direction?
Take the stairs to the 5th floor, then head all the way back. Your friend will be in the tatami room.
The tatami room. Oh, of course. Should have known this wasn't it.
Before you go, I'm gonna need to verify your membership. Kosuke give you a card?
He should have? Shoot, I can't seem to find it.
That's so. Well, now we got a problem.
Sorry. I'll be more careful next time, promise.
There won't be a next time, dumbass! We don't carry cards here! Now who the hell are you, and how'd you get in? Better start talking!
Here we go. Tell me, what's Kosuke doing in the tatami room?
We're not telling you shit!
Well, I need to tell you, you need to clean your back alleys. Because there's a lot of bird out there. Ain't no one cleaning it up. Oh, but we don't do the back alleys. That's not our department. Sure, dude. And I bet your goddamn fucking janitor's pissed all the time. Isn't he? Ow. Oh, we need to grab a weapon? Well, what weapons are there? See? You need chairs. I knew they had chairs. Well, I needed that chair. Douchebag. Can you seriously just fuck off? I'm gonna have like 50 chairs in this goddamn room, but because these fuckers ain't cooperating. Okay, that actually looked like it really hurt. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure I just threw the guy up against the wall and he just landed right on his neck.
Yeah, you good? What's going on?
I'm still in that building with Kosuke-kun. Had a little run-in with some watchdogs. And apparently, Kosuke's no stranger. Right now, he's in their tatami room.
Oh, he is, huh?
What do you think he's up to?
Well, a betting man would say he's gambling. If it's a members-only building with goons posted on every corner, I'm telling you now, the tatami room ain't no tea shop.
Huh. Not a bad theory at all. It's like you're speaking from experience, Kaito-san.
You've got questions? I've got answers.
I said we have an intruder. I don't know how he got in.
Quick, go! He's calling his mom!
What happened? You there? Tell me something, Talk. Why is a college kid hanging out with a bunch of gambling lowlifes? We're seeing this kid's true colors now, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt until we catch him red-handed. Innocent until proven guilty.
Is that some lawyer creeping back into your detective work? Well, whatever. Just don't get yourself caught. Unless you want a fight on your hands.
Believe me, I don't.
You have any idea what it feels like to have a mom yell at you?
Better be careful here.
She's gonna make you feel bad. And depressed. Like a true failure in life. Crap! I gotta do something. I'm busted. See? See what happens? Those are some sexy ass boxes.
Yo, got a minute? I heard we got an intruder in here. Let the others know for me.
Yeah, okay.
Looks like they already called their mom. Oh shit, they're getting their dad involved too. Oh, this is gonna suck. If they see me, they'll call for backup. Better reach the 5th floor as quietly as possible. Sure,
I see now.
Ain't gonna be a big deal. Dude's doing an impression of me. If I wasn't playing this game, that would be me in 5 minutes. Listen, me and you both know this is gonna be me in 5 minutes. And this is already hurting my retinas. Awesome, back to darkness. What's up with this guy? Is he napping? No. He's making an Amazon purchase. He's gonna get the Crystal Geysers air filters. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna make the place nice and cold. It's the summer, you know. I'll just walk through. Yes, we'll just walk on through. While he makes his Amazon purchase. Until his credit card gets denied by Jeff Bezos. As it should be, I suppose. Of course Jeff Bezos is a dick. Time to pick this. Backup's on the way. No, I think he's just gonna take a He's doing yoga? Oh, meditating! Well, that's just dumb. You gotta do that before you stretch. I feel like I'm doing the mini game in what is it? I feel like I'm doing the mini game in San Andreas. It worked. Fifth floor. Yoink. That's gonna be a hill. Okay. How about that? That key I found earlier. Not the one. Guess I have to pick it. Why didn't we do this with the first lock? Oh, I feel like the grooves are even
Almost
thinner.
there.
Okay, that's kind of funny. They actually zoom in. Okay, I did go with ultra setting, or ultra performance. I think I want to go balanced. Go balanced. I'm pretty sure this guy can fucking see. Enemy room. This guy's in my way. Gotta do something about him in order to enter the room. Causing a ruckus after coming this far isn't the smartest thing, is it? Let's try out that plan. Yes, we get to do the Hitman toss a coin.
Aha.
Yes, stare at the coin. I think there might be a Hitman game that I think I may have purchased. And maybe I should play it one of these days. And I think there's actually a new Hitman game, but they're doing like a co-op version. And I think it's supposed to be like a man and a woman this time. And I don't know how I feel about it because the man is not Agent 47, so I kind of feel weird. It's like, you're doing a Hitman game, but you're doing a co-op, so I'm just hoping to God, it's supposed to be from the same developers, so it's like, it is the Hitman group, but I think they're trying to do something different with like a co-op version. I don't know the name of it, but I seen it, and I was like, maybe it's good with friends, but I don't know. Like, can I at least like have like the Hitman 47 like skin or something? I don't know. But then again, that's quite possibly a DLC. Bald as well. I think it's like some black guy and like some blonde-haired woman. I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't know how I feel about it. Because as long as they don't slap the Hitman name on it, I'm good. Because like they're just trying out something new, something different, that's fine. And because it's from the same developers, they're gonna do a skin of like Hitman 47 if they don't have him as like a straight out like playable character. I'm trying to blank on the contact that you. I want to say Teresa, but I think I'm just thinking of what is it? Siphon Filter though. But it would be interesting if you could have like what's her name as like the female character, but then again, that kind of wouldn't work because like she's supposed to be a little bit ambiguous to some degree because like you never see her face. And if I recall correctly, that actually kind of played into like one of the Hitman endings. I want to say it was like Blood Money or Contracts, to where it's, which that was a damn good ending, to where it was like all white. And if you played the games, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I want to say for spoilers. Although it's like, how many years ago was that fucking game? Anyway. Point is, love the Hitman series. Love the game. To this day, I still remember going to a local, like, video game store called GameStop locally. And I think I was getting the version. I think I just bought a GameCube, and I was like, I kind of wanted to like back up all of my PlayStation 2 games, and I was like, oh yeah, I like Hitman. I want to get Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. So I was getting it, and this fat ass motherfucker just like, hold on, you're how old? I'm like 14. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna need a parent. Bro, I already have this fucking game. Dude actually like cut a promo of like how you're not supposed to like be playing. I cannot believe this dude actually if the story didn't end there enough, like dude, I swear to you, I think There was someone with me who was like older, and it was less. I was just gonna like hand them the money and just like have them buy it. But we went in together, and I swear to you, this dude, he actually straight up said, "I feel more safe selling your friend here drugs than actually handing over this game." And I was just like, "What part of the fucking world did you?" What? I'm sorry, Hitman Silent Assassin? What? Apparently drugs is worse than Silent Assassin, apparently. I could not believe when I gave the fucker the money and we walked out of there with Hitman Silent Assassin 2 and for GameCube, and the whole time I was like, did that fucker actually say I feel way more comfortable selling this 14-year-old drugs than handing over this game? Apparently we just come from two separate fucking worlds. Hand over fist, a violent video game is far less problematic than, I think, a substance that you would actually become addicted to. And you will be hooked for your entire fucking life. Video games, I could get bored and move on to the next. I'm just saying. But yeah, that, to this day, oh god, I swear to you, that's like a story I kind of forgot, but now I think just talking about Hitman, it just kind of jogged that memory. And it's just like, that was so fucking weird.
Hey, don't just stand there. Shut the door already.
Come on, I had you! Ah! Why does this always happen?
Clearly, this man is trying to buy drugs from a 14-year-old. There he is, plopped right in front of a Shohan game. You need a better hobby, kid. You need a better hobby, huh? Oh dear God, why is the conversation semi-relevant?
Come on, folks, who wants another round? Everyone place their bets? Now or never. You know you're on a losing streak, Kosuke. Why not be a good little boy and go home?
Are you kidding? I was just getting warmed up.
Huh? Didn't know you.
Wait a second, is nose candy a hobby? Is that what that guy from that video game store was talking about? I think my mind just unlocked.
You're such a high roller. Where are you, getting all that cash from, anyway?
Can't say too much about it, but...
That is a hell of an angle and an image. Jesus Christ. Dude, you guys, you would not believe this. I just found myself a new hobby. Really, what is it? Construction worker. You can ogle the women all day long. And you get paid for it.
I got me a pretty good hustle.
Another girl with stars in her eyes, huh?
Jeez, go ahead and tell the whole room.
Hey, keeping it a secret's on you.
Yes, the proof is plain as day. You are one of the sneaky bastards. I've been kind of playing Payday 2 recently. I'm not gonna lie. If you know Payday 2, I'm a sneaky bastard, man. Yeah, I'm a dodge fucking main, dude. I can't help it. I just read that and my mind went right to Payday 2. You take her money, her heart will have every right to hate you. The build I keep going with for Payday 2, ever since I discovered Anarchist perk deck, I feel like every single build I do now, it's just like, okay, how can we fuck around with Anarchist now? I actually have been meaning to kind of do like a Payday 2 video on it, because like I feel like Anarchist is just so like universal. If you really want to do like a high-end difficulty, I feel like it's kind of a must. But anyway, I feel a rant coming on, so I'm moving on.
All right, Kaito-san, you called it. Kosuke-kun just blew all his earnings on Shohan.
Told ya. So, what do you say we do? Because I say we cut to the chase and have us a little one-on-one.
My thoughts exactly.
Good. I'll bring the car around. College boys about to learn something they don't teach in class.
Funny thing is, I actually have been the Payday 2 mods I've been looking up. Comes to no surprise. It's just a bunch of Yakuza character replacements. Okay, to be fair, I think I actually ended up discovering that a lot of them were actually just like outfits, and apparently, I guess that's a new thing you could do now. You could actually just have an outfit, and they just character swap Kiryu and fucking Majima. So, apparently that's a thing. So, news to me. I forget who all I have,
Hold up
but...
a sec. I think you dropped something.
Huh? I've got my phone on me. What'd I lose?
Well, it could be any number of things, to tell you the truth. Maybe your conscience, or even your integrity. You feel like you might have left those somewhere?
Huh? What's your freaking problem?
Does scamming a young lady ring any bells for you? You've been working with a crooked bar to make her foot a 1.2 million yen bill.
What in the hell are you even talking about, dude?
Have you conned so many girls you can't even keep the scam straight anymore?
You better back off me. I've got the full support of the Tojo clan on this thing, man. Still think it's wise to talk shit?
The Tojo clan? You mean the Yakuza?
Pissing yourself yet? You're about to be real sorry, asshole!
The Tojo clan thugs got disbanded ages ago. If name-dropping a long-dead gang was supposed to scare me, I'm not very impressed.
Son of a... Let's fucking go!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. That excuse for a punch told me all I need to know.
Fuck you, man! That last one was just a warning shot! No more chances! The gloves are coming off right now, bro, and you're gonna get fucked up!
I hear you, kid. So, I can take the gloves off too, right?
Fuck? You for real right now? Well, I pump iron at the gym once a week, my man! You're going down!
He pumps iron once a week.
Don't
Wow.
say I didn't warn you.
I never got so much nostalgia followed by sadness instantly. That is just insane. Feels like it's been a long time since I heard about the Tojo clan, and it's like I played 7, and it's like, oh, god damn it. As a fan, that just fucking sucks. But at the same time, it brings back so much nostalgia.
Hey, Yoshiro-san! Over here! Please, you gotta help me.
Yeah, they're
Kosuke,
done,
what
though.
happened? This guy giving you trouble?
Yeah, he just started wailing on me all of a sudden.
He did? Well, what's your problem? This gentleman you're harassing is my client.
Client? That a tatami room term for gambling addict?
Gambling addict? Who told you about the tatami room? People only get in through me. And I sure as hell don't know you.
Look, I don't have time to play around right now.
Too late, asshole. You just signed up for a beating!
Only because I haven't played any of the, only because I haven't played any of the... What is it? Infinite Wealth? I'm not gonna know the full story, but everything I played up into 6, it really does feel like so many of them just, like, died, and it's just like, god damn it. There's a friend of mine that is, like, a huge fan of, he was actually trying to get me into the Yakuza series a long time ago. And talking to him, I think me and him is, like, the only two people that I've ever heard to where one of the things that we really want to see, or would have liked to have seen, is more of a bond between, like, Nishiki and Kiryu. Because it feels like you can have so much of, like, a big story there, to where you got two people that, they're like brothers, but they have, like, this big falling out, and the ending story is good, but it's like, it would have been awesome if you could see, like, some events, like, before the events of, like, 1, maybe, like, after 0 kind of type of thing. So, in so many words, would have loved to seen, like, a Yakuza 0.5 or something. And you get, like, more insight of just, like, the connection of, like, between Nishiki and Kiryu. It's like, that's, like, out of all the people that I could think of offhand from the Tojo clan, to where it's like, oh, that could have been like a bigger story. I feel like that's one that just really comes to mind.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Now you're really asking for it.
Leave me alone.
How many times do we have to whoop this kid's ass? Wait, is that? That wasn't like a healing item, was it? Okay, that's just dumb. So, even if I try to adjust... Oh, okay. Okay, that's different.
Get away from me.
Ow. You actually have healing items on the streets. That's... okay.
Hold on. Which way do we go?
Tackle him! Tackle him! Yes! Gore! Gore! Gore!
Come on, Kosuke-kun. Are you done?
You can't help yourself, can you, Talk? For being a lawyer.
That was a hell of a spear. You mean to tell me we were on the streets of Kamurocho and we speared his ass right into a back alley? Holy fucking shit! You think his kidneys are okay?
You sure like to settle things with your fists.
A lawyer? How the fuck are you a lawyer?
Yagami-san, you're not really a detective?
I'm a detective.
The weird thing is, I kind of been like vaguely paying attention to WWE stuff. I thought it was a joke. They actually brought back Bill Goldberg. I don't know what they're planning to do with him, but they did at least brought him back for like a promo, and I'm like, isn't this guy like 60 years old, dude? I get it. Yes, Bill Goldberg was the shit in the fucking 90s. I get it. He was really big in WCW, and I wasn't the biggest WCW fan at the time. I was more of a WWE fan, but I know of Bill Goldberg, and I know of how ridiculous that guy was when he was at his best, when he was in his prime. But what the fuck? the dude, I'm just saying, like, the better days is like behind him. Now, to be fair, maybe there's like someone within the company he's like really close to, so maybe they're bringing him in to like, you know, they want to do something to rub shoulders with somebody because that's typically a common trope of what pro wrestlers would do. It's like, hey, if you hang out with this guy, you know, he's struggling to find his way up to the card and, you know, become like a main eventer. So if we bring in a guy and like, hey, you remind me of me, we could probably team up. You have him like be a manager, tag team partner, whatever. Then you do something and it's like, that I'm hoping that's what they're doing with the man, but like, I forget who he was cutting a promo on, and the whole time I'm like, just let it the fuck go, dude. Just let it go. How many years do we need to see this man? Is he just famous for some reason? There is also a lot of pro... It's all... Okay. It probably started with Hogan, and then The Rock did it, and possibly better. Then John Cena started to do it. And ever since John Cena, every so often, I hear that there's always somebody that is like doing movies. Oh yeah, and then like Bautista, he's like another guy that's like doing it to where he just went straight Hollywood and he's only doing movies now. So like, yeah, Bautista is another one, and it's like, there's all these fucking wrestlers that they're just like, they're just using pro wrestling to get into Hollywood. And it's one of those things, like, as a fan, I don't know how I feel about that. To where it's like, yeah, if you want to boost your profile, it's like one way to do it, but can't you do it like some other way? I don't know. It's like, because, what's her name? I think Sasha Banks, now she's like known as Mercedes Moné. I think she actually did like a Star Wars like TV show. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I wouldn't know, but I thought I heard Mandalorian or something like that. She may have played like a character or something, so she played a role. I think Becky Lynch may have like done some movies or is planning to do some movies. And when Bray Wyatt was gone, when he was still alive and he was let go from WWE, I remember people were speculating he was doing a movie. And he kind of did. It seemed like a somewhat of an interesting concept. The guy just, it was just him and his brother, Bo Dallas. They were like really big into like conspiracy theories, and so they were like hunting like conspiracy theories and like ghosts and monsters and chupacabra and like shit. And it's like, I mean, I know that like that's all like fake and shit, says the pro wrestling fan. But I mean, for his character, it works. So, I mean, yeah, let's hunt some aliens and chupacabra. Let's see what we have. So, he didn't do a movie, but he did do like a TV series. I guess it's like a TV series, but I don't know like who aired it, like what channel, like. And that's another thing. I don't know if it ever did get aired or if it's going to air, but it was something I heard, because like when he passed away, they were kind of like talking about like some of the stuff that Bray Wyatt was doing, and that was something I did hear, is like he was doing like a conspiracy theory show with him and his brother, and they were essentially just like hunting down like aliens and chupacabra and shit. And it's just like, it's like, I know for a fact like all that shit's fake, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Go get him. I'm the Chupacabra. Show that Chupacabra who's boss.
Alright. As for the badge, I still have a license to practice, so I hold on to it.
Is it safe to assume then you used to work at Genda Law?
Yep. Hit the nail on the head, actually. These days, he hands off to gigs that are better suited for detectives, like him.
Now it's making a little more sense.
Did you catch all that, Kosuke-kun?
Huh?
Well, if you want a closer look, I'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
What?
Yeah, care to go for a ride? We're gonna be buds, Kosuke.
Time out! Guys, this isn't funny. These damn things off me! I swear this is all a mistake!
Kosuke-kun.
Yuko-chan! Don't let these assholes con you! Believe me, I didn't do anything wrong! Who the hell are these thugs?
Who is Yuko-chan?
Well...
My name is Keiko, you jerk! And to think I trusted you!
Here's the deal, Kosuke-kun. First, you're gonna cancel her debt to that bar.
But that's not even my call.
And second, they'll be returning every yen she paid. Plus a little extra for us having to deal with your bullshit.
You're out of your freaking mind!
You think anyone's gonna call that being racist? Even in story, they admit they all look alike.
Do you even know who you're...
I have a pretty good idea. And I don't think very highly of con artists who prey on innocent women.
You tell him, Talk.
Hey! That's my phone!
Dial up that bar for me, would ya?
What bar?
Drop the act, kid. That scam is the oldest trick in the book.
You don't have any proof.
Proof? Do we need to spell it out for you? We've got you by the balls, you little shit.
Who even are you people?
Some of Kamurocho's finest. The Yagami Detective Agency.
You mean... you're detectives?
It's in the name. Smart guy, huh? Everyone in town knows us.
They do?
You're goddamn right they do. Don't talk like you never heard of us.
Give the guy a break, Kaito-san. We're still getting our name out there.
Oh.
Exactly. They also do use a lot of freaking NPCs and everything else. Why does this have to go down in front of our client? This is beyond embarrassing.
Look, I get what you're after, but give it up. That money's as good as gone. The guy who runs that bar's ex-Tojo clan. I wasn't lying when I said he's Yakuza.
Yeah? Well, I used to roll with the Tojo myself. I might even know the dumb bastard. You know he's all bark and no bite, don't you? The Tojo clan got disbanded.
Yeah, but he's...
Stop fucking reminding me. I get it. They're no more.
still a criminal! Just because his clan broke up doesn't change a thing!
He's just a dickless ex-Yakuza strutting around, flashing a pin that don't mean shit.
Still, even an ex-Yakuza is dangerous, right? Are you sure you'll be safe?
Yeah, got this under control. Danger is our specialty. So, which number is the bar keeps?
You really shouldn't.
Still worried about pissing off an ex-Yakuza? I'd worry more about the one right in front of you.
Or would you rather try your luck?
Yo, what's up, Kosuke?
Hey, Chief. You wouldn't happen to be back at the shop, would you?
Yeah, I am. Why,
Now my memory is coming back to me. Yeah, they did do this in 7. Now that I think about it, with trying to go for like a more like a RPG vibe to it. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, they did do this. I really did forgot.
Find yourself a new chick, huh? Oh, you just keep reeling them in, don't you?
Not exactly.
No? Well, hey, at least you still got Keiko on lock. Yeah, these broads will do anything if you know how to squeeze them right. You could make a fortune milking her.
Bastard.
Wait a minute, though. What happens when Keiko brings you the money?
Oh, that's simple. First, we take the cash off her hands. Then we slap on a last-minute late fee and send her sobbing all the way to the soapland.
Right. Sounds like you got it all figured out.
Wait. Why'd your voice change all of a sudden?
Took you long enough.
Wait up. Who the hell is this?
I suggest you remember this voice. Because I'm about to come knocking, and this time, you'll be the one paying the price.
Holy shit. You're kind of insane, man.
Sorry to break this to you, Keiko-san. Kosuke-kun had you fooled. No matter what lengths you went to for him, all he ever thought of was using you.
Well, to be fair, if you do watch a lot of movies, this just becomes cheesy as fuck.
You were just an easy mark the whole time.
Don't get me wrong, Keiko-san. This did start out as business, but now I've seen the light. Oh.
That's enough out of you.
Now, give him the curly. Come on, Three Stooges this bitch.
Come on. Let's get you back to Genda's before the fireworks start. Trust me, you'll be safe there.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to see what we're gonna do to that place anyway. It's gonna get ugly.
You mean you're going to take them on alone?
That's always how it goes down around here for some reason.
Let's go, Keiko-san. Genda-sensei's office is just up ahead.
I swear to God, if this guy that is handcuffed, if this guy actually makes a run for it, and off in the distance you just hear, woo, 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 I am going to lose my shit.
Wait up!
This is...
Here's a fun fact. If you actually watch a lot of Futurama, I find it funny how Billy West, a lot of his characters, when he does, like, voice acting, because, like, I didn't know that Zap Brannigan was done by Billy West. I know Billy West did, like, Fry, he did, what is it, Farnsworth, like, those two I get, because, like, if you pay attention, there's, like, certain phrases and words to where you could hear Billy West's voice, but when he does, like, Zoidberg, or when he does, like, Zap Brannigan, you almost can't really decipher, like, Billy West from, like, the other characters, so, like, when he does those voices, it's, like, definitely more unique. The problem is, though, if you notice, Zap Brannigan and a lot of his characters that he does try to give them the curly every fucking time. Whenever some bullshit goes down, he always gives somebody the curly. Most of the time, he goes with, like, Zap Brannigan or like, or Zoidberg, but every single time, it's just, woo, 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 woo,
Genda Law.
I swear to God.
Start as a lawyer. The owner, Genda-sensei, is like a father to me. He's been a well-respected figure in Kamurocho for years. Genda...
Also a good reference if you know the freaking Three Stooges. There are some solid jokes that I've seen to where it's like... There's one scene, I don't know if I could find it, but there's, like, one scene from, like, Married with Children to where it's kind of like a Three Stooges reference, but they do it in slow motion, and I find it hilarious.
Sensei... Huh? Where is everyone?
Oh, Saurakun and company are down at the courthouse. Those two are always putting in a hard day's work.
good to see you.
I believe we met the other day. It was that con artist case. How'd it go? Did Yagami get that solved for you? He goes all in on his cases, but that's about his only redeeming quality.
Yeah, he's really gone above and beyond.
Sorry to impose, Genda-sensei, but can Keiko-san stay here a while?
Fine by me. It was getting a little too quiet around here anyway.
Speaking of which, it's rare to see the office this empty. You guys working a big case?
Yeah. Big enough to keep Saori-kun and Hoshino-kun out of trouble, I suppose.
It's not a murder case, is it?
No. It's an anti-nuisance ordinance violation.
Huh? Oh, you mean...
It's a groping case?
She's a smart one. This happened 2 months back. Some good Samaritans at a train station pinned down a groper who was trying to make a getaway. Wouldn't you know it, the culprit was a cop, of all things. Makes you wonder what this world's coming to. Naturally, the press had a field day with it. It was all you saw on the news for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was all over the internet. Anything that stops the trains during rush hour makes the news.
It was all they talked about. Probably because he was a policeman.
The judge is handing down the verdict today, and I don't expect he'll be pleased with it. Every answer he's given has been, I don't recall. Like that'll do him any good.
Stop that man! That man's a groper! Stop him! Stop him!
I didn't do it! Let go! Hey, let me go! Someone help! Get a station car!
This man grabbed me on the train! He put his hand up my skirt!
No! You're wrong! You got the wrong guy! Stop struggling, asshole! Let me go! The cops can check your hands to see if you did it or not. Be here any second now, so just chill out! Hey! Are you filming this? Put that camera away!
Oh, some familiar faces. I love it.
Ehara-san, do you mind sitting up straight in court, please? A bad attitude isn't going to do you any favors.
Well, if he had a long fucking day. Be right back.
Does it even matter?
Take your time, dude.
It's over. The verdict has already been decided.
Your demeanor still has consequences. The worse things are looking for you, the better an impression you need to make.
Leave an impression. Huh. Well, if I were the judge, I'd be happy about having an easy day on the job for once.
This is no time to be cynical either. Besides, the judge hasn't...
It's decided. Guilty is charged. This also means it's almost time for the curtain to fall until the grand finale.
What?
And so, let's get this show on the road.
All rise.
Well, like I said, we should have a verdict coming down today. We only really needed Saori-kun at the bench, but Hoshino-kun insisted on joining her.
Truth be told, I still can't tell when he's trying to help or when he's trying to impress her.
Then he'll need to pull out all the stops. Saori-kun's no slouch. Plus, she's got ice in her veins.
Speaking of, how'd you end up on the hook for defending an active duty officer?
Well, another firm had it on their plate first, actually. Comro PD, they have their go-to guys. The plan was to get a confession, earning the defendant a nice retirement package and a simple case dismissed.
You mean He'd be found innocent?
Bottom line, yeah. On the condition he left the force anyway.
Correct. But the plan fell apart when the cop kept insisting he didn't do it, in spite of the evidence stacked against him. So, once Kamuro PD's lawyers decided to throw in the towel, the case went straight to Saori-kun, who just happened to take the call.
Huh. Makes sense.
I'm sure they'll be back soon if you wanted to stick around.
I would, but I gotta tie up a few loose ends. But let us know if any new requests come in.
Restless as always. You ever heard of a vacation, Yagami?
That's exactly why I turned my hobby into a job. Besides, I like staying busy.
Fine. You never did listen to your elders.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep Kaito-san waiting. Thanks again for looking after Keiko-san.
What was that about DLC?
Hey, ready to wreck shop talk? Not gonna be any bottles of beer on the wall when we're done.
You know what? Maybe we should save.
Give me just a sec, actually.
Huh? If you say so.
Also, if we do need some heals... Okay. Ah, shit. Apparently that's all my money. Well, kinda worth. Fair is fair. Okay. Health boost. See if there's anything money related. High roller. Ah, we gotta do more strategy stuff. Gotcha. Fair enough. God damn. If you could get to the 80,000. Even maxing out a level 3. God damn. I just now noticed. Okay, so this is gonna take forever. Well, if you do New Game Plus...
Shop talk? Not gonna be any bottles of beer on the wall when we're done.
Sure! Bottles of beer. Let's go.
Let's get to work.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, this the dump you brought Keiko-chan to?
It is! So could you please just let me go?
Not a chance. You get a front row seat for when your boss shows up.
What are you, crazy? He'd murder me on the spot! Then he'd murder you two for dessert!
Huh. He's that scary, huh?
Yes, actually. Not to mention all his boys.
All the more reason to put him in his place. Pricks like that need to learn how to treat a lady.
Sugiura.
Really? Could he choose a worse fucking time? Talk about a buzzkill.
Hey there. Miss me?
Jeez, it's been what, half a year? Everything good over there?
Good as it gets.
Well, I've got some good news of my own I wanted to give you, man. Tsukumo-kun and I have our very own detective agency.
Wait, are you saying you started a detective agency? Meaning, now you're a detective?
Yep, got our own office and everything. It's in Yokohama. Didn't want to muscle in on your turf.
Man, I don't know what to say. Oh, and by Tsukumo, you mean...
The one and only. At least, the only one I know. Thought his hacking might give us an edge. Never figured he and I were on the same wavelength about stuff.
You wanna wrap this up, Doc?
Anyway, we got a pretty big case. And to be honest, we're in a little over our heads. So that got me thinking, why don't we call up the pros so they can show us how it's done?
Do you need an answer right away? We're in the middle of the usual.
Oh yeah? More sneaky shit?
Yep, I'll tell you all about it later.
Oh, come on. Give me just a hint.
Sorry, buddy.
You all set? Huh. Then let's roll.
Kosuke, care to explain what the fuck's going on?
It's, not what you think.
We're here on account of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been threatened by an illegitimate business.
Oh, I see. You're the guy who had this dipshit's phone.
Yagami Detective Agency, at your service.
Yagami Detective? Yo, wait a sec. You the kid Matsugane-san took in?
There, you see? I told you people have heard of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito. Used to wear the Matsugane myself.
Oh, I've heard plenty about you. You're a real celebrity, buddy.
A man's gotta have a reputation, right?
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape and just as dumb. Lets an amateur thief get the drop on him, then forks over the family safe? Yeah. Now you're a real legend.
Don't talk like you were there, jackass. You want an ape? I'm about to go ape shit here.
Come on, man. Don't give him what he wants.
Fuckhead.
Now that we're past introductions, we're here to get Keiko-san's money. And we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that. Just business. I'm sure you understand.
Hear that, boys? The detectives come to collect. You know the best part of breaking ranks with the Tojo clan? The freedom. Yeah. No more paying cuts to guys upstairs. Makes us even tougher. And guess what I spent the cash on? The walls. Now this is damn good soundproofing. Meaning whatever goes on inside, stays inside. You'll find out just how convenient that is.
You hear that, Kaito-san? He says we're free to cut loose.
Oh, yeah. Best news I've heard all day. I'm gonna open up a can of...
Hey, hold that thought a minute.
Greetings, Yagami-shi. Did Sugiura-shi call you a second ago?
He did, but look, Tsukumo, now's really not a good time.
Oh, so you really are just busy? He said you hung up on him, so I wanted to make sure. He didn't offend you, did he? I'd hate to think he upset you, you know? But if so, we didn't mean it. On behalf of both of us, I offer my profuse apologies.
Yep, no offense taken, man.
But you see my point, right? Sugiura-shi and I are a team. Our actions reflect on each other. Any responsible member of a company, I mean, any responsible member of society, it's a matter of respect.
Okay, I get the picture. We'll continue this later.
Okay, but when is later? Should I call you back? If you have an estimate, I can set a timer. That way I'll know when it's convenient.
Right, where did we leave off?
You gotta be shitting me!
Yeah, pretty lame talk.
That's it. You jokers are dead meat!
Ow. Should be the main guy. Thought so.
Listen, I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just glad to hear they got your money back. These two are something, huh?
Oh, yes. I don't know how I could possibly repay them.
Don't worry about it. Besides, those thugs paid our service fee and then some.
Nice of them to eat the cost, huh?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing.
I take it all back. Anyway, what happened to the crooks?
If they're smart, they're skipping town. Doubt they'd reopen after how bad we wrecked the place. As for Kosuke, I made sure to tip his college off about his little side business. Should help him rethink his life choices. So I'd say this case is closed.
Well, I've sure learned my lesson. It's a scary world out there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. From now on, I choose the place when meeting boys online. And I should probably change dating apps while I'm at it.
That's your big takeaway? Really, Keiko-chan? You're laying this all on the app, not the sketchy internet dudes.
Oh, I don't think so at all. Plenty of people these days meet their match online.
It's true, Kaito-san. Apparently that's a thing now.
You see, if you don't seize the opportunity when it knocks, it won't be just the times that leave you behind.
Fine, fine. Hear you loud and clear.
Saori-san and Hoshino-kun sure are taking their sweet time.
Now that you mention it, they should have left the courtroom a while ago.
Maybe they stopped for a quickie somewhere.
There's nothing between those two. Nothing real, anyway. These old eyes can tell that much.
Wisdom comes with age, huh?
Damn right it does. And I've got more than you kids on both counts.
You talking about Matsugane-san?
Yep. The lawyer and the Yakuza. Best of both worlds. Though we came from different backgrounds, we were brothers in arms. Both trying to make it in Kamurocho. You two ought to visit his grave every now and again.
We will.
That goes without saying.
Well, I guess we should get going.
I guess so.
Thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two lovebirds our regards.
All rise.
The court is prepared to issue its verdict. The sentence for the defendant, Akihiro Ihara, is 6 months of penal servitude.
He's getting prison time for his first offense? Isn't it usually just probation in cases like this?
Yes.
I'm sure his attitude didn't help the situation. From the start, the evidence was stacked against him, and all he did was deny it.
If that will be all, we can proceed with the court's rationale. The defendant may be seated. You'd rather hear this standing up?
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. Oh, maybe you hadn't heard that.
What?
What the hell? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a no. In that case, make sure you pass this along to the Kanagawa police. They'll want to know that the body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide. He deserved to die 1,000 times, but he was never even accused of a crime. No, he just went on with his life. The law let him walk. An utterly broken system.
Order in the court. The defendant shall refrain from making such outbursts. Defense, do you have an explanation for the meaning of this?
Your Honor, well...
How's that for an honest day's work? I just want to go put my feet up in the office.
Sounds like a plan. I need to get back to Sugiura, too. He was telling us about a big job.
You mean a big job for us?
Yeah, down in Yokohama. By the way, Sugiura and Tsukumo, they're detectives now.
Those two detectives? Good one, Talk. Wait, you serious?
This game is absolute bullshit. It's like it's designed to eat your money.
Yeah, what a fucking scam.
Fuck this. I'm beyond pissed. I need to unload on someone's face.
Hell yeah, dude. Why don't we go give some asshole a game over?
You know I'm always down.
See, the local punks are cheerful as always. I better not stick out. These guys are looking for any excuse to pick a fight. Great. Just don't be repetitive in the last game. Surely I'm gonna need these for something.
Ditching me?
Ditching, you can't keep up. I swear, I feel like my headache is coming in waves. I was gonna say earlier that I think my headache went away, and now it's like it's coming back again. And honestly, there is a chance that it's the game when it's like, I think if this screen is brightly lit, it flares up again, and then when it's like kind of like dark like this, I think it slightly goes away.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito.
Like, this scene doesn't help with the bright lights.
I wish I could say keeping this place afloat was smooth sailing. But the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get from Genda-sensei. It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical. That happens a lot.
But a scene like this, I think my eyes could withstand.
Guess we can finally take a breather. Weren't you supposed to call Sugiura?
Sure.
I wasn't I? Crazy how he ended up in our line of work.
After seeing us?
Wait, did I save? I actually forgot.
It's in action. Who could blame him?
Alright, whatever. I think I did earlier, right?
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right down here. And if we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detectives in town.
Oh yeah? You sure it's a legit lead?
Hey, have some faith. Would I waste your time on a bad lead?
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then should I save the details for when I see you?
Sure. When do you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. Tomorrow if you can swing it. We're based in Ichincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out front. That's us. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me check my schedule.
What schedule? Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work in weeks.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Why does he have his hand over the phone? You know there's a button to mute, right?
Oh, right. Guess we don't want to look desperate.
Sorry, Sugiura. Yeah, tomorrow works just fine.
Perfect. Man, this is gonna be so great. Oh, and Kaito-san's coming too, right?
He'll be there.
See you guys soon then.
Sugiura said he'd give us the details when we get there.
Huh. Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm really familiar with that neck of the woods.
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance to broaden our horizons.
This might be copyrighted, so I'm gonna mute this. Like the music, though. Oh, that's so good. Kinda wouldn't mind to know the band that does this. This is a fucking anime intro, dude. This is such an anime intro. And I freaking love it. That was a good intro. Also, aren't we like 2 hours in? Shouldn't this be at the start? What the hell? I really need to double check and make sure that I saved. Because I think I did, but I also... maybe I didn't. So I need to double check that.
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this trip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
Did they just say Chinatown and good food? Oh, I fucking love these people. I have a weakness for Chinese food.
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Although I guess I should be saying specifically Americanized Chinese food. Chow mein, egg foo young. Oh. Orange chicken. I didn't save. I'm the worst. I don't know. Honestly, I think I want to tap out right now. But I'm going to try and keep going.
What is it?
If I didn't have this headache, if I didn't feel like shit, this would be different. That a side quest? Okay. Hopefully the layout is very similar to Yakuza 7. If that's the case, finding my way around is not going to be that difficult. See if we can avoid this fight.
Yo, hold up a sec, Talk. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. Whoa, what'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
You goddamn brats!
I got that one. He called us goddamn brats. You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back.
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole. You think you can fuck with us? We're gonna kick your ass!
Are we seriously gonna beat up high schoolers? I mean, I get it, they deserve it, but, you know, I feel like this is an easy fight. They say just hit Y. Is it with a particular fighting stance? Huh? Okay, that one's funny. What the hell is this? I feel like shit, and I have a headache, and I think I might be light sensitive, so my headache's coming in waves, and I think when my screen is bright, it's actually, I feel like my headache gets worse, and then if the screen is darker like this, I feel like it comes back. It slowly starts to feel a little bit better. So if I have slurred speech, I feel like I don't know, something. Everything's just coming in waves right now. So I felt like this at the start of the stream. I'm brute forcing everything because more or less this is how I felt yesterday, and I did not want to stream at all yesterday. I thought I felt bad yesterday, and yesterday it was just like, I mean, more or less the same how I feel now, but like, I didn't have a headache yesterday, so it was just, yesterday I just didn't feel like streaming. So I just said screw it. It didn't help that, what was it, the day before I kind of felt like I slept good, and I haven't had a good sleep in a long while, and then now, and then yesterday I thought, oh, hey, maybe I could kind of duplicate that. Nope. So here I am, and yeah, I'm right now. I got like my lights off, so everything's off. I do have the camera like set and ready to go, but the second I do, yeah, that don't help. So I feel like shit.
That stings like a bitch!
Yeah, it is what it is, nature of the beast. So I mean, it's just gonna be for today. So I already said earlier, like, I think I would just stop streaming like right now, but I'm trying my best to like just continue on, but I already feel it. Like I'm probably gonna stop, but I am gonna keep going here.
Fuck's sake, these guys are monsters.
Honestly, I think I would just feel way better if I just didn't have the headache. And it sucks that it's light sensitive too. But anyway, if I didn't have the headache, I would feel way better. Then I would just feel like shit. But hey, I wouldn't have a headache. Honestly, I think if I just had like a coffee, I would just feel like so much better right now. But I think because like I do need because I do have like jury duty, so it's like I think even though I can be like on and off sleep, like I do like how I am waking up early, so I would like my goal right now is like at least I'm up at 8. So if I have jury duty, what is it, like tomorrow or whatever, I could at least say I would be up for that and I'll be ready to go. But so basically I kind of just don't want to mess up anything right now, so. Life is so good when you're healthy. I mean, like Wednesday, like I like in comparison to Wednesday, like Wednesday, I was just like ready to go, and then just like today, it's like, my room is like freaking hot as hell. It's hard to sleep, and now I got a headache. It's like, so I don't know, but yeah, 100%. If like when you're healthy, you just feel so much better, and then just like right now, it's just. I think I'm just hyper focused on just the headache part. It's just I know it would get better. Like tomorrow I would probably feel like 10 times better, but then I would have like the freaking jury duty stuff that I have. I'm not 100% too. God, we're a million miles apart and life sucks for both of us apparently. That sucks to hear. It's crazy how something so small, it's because the only thing I can say is like it really is just the headache right now. Like I can feel like tired and stuff because like I'm trying to like get like a good sleep schedule going and everything. And it's like I know I could just clear that up with coffee, but right now, I like how everything is kind of going, so I think I'll be good for tomorrow. And it's like, yeah, we'll just see how everything goes. So, which that reminds me, I think I need a call like first thing in the morning too to see if I even have to go.
Yo,
but
was that
I'll
Aikido
work.
just
That's
now?
for future live.
Don't tell me you're training in a secret dojo or something.
Right now, I just want to try
Just
my
more on
best to
my own thing,
relax
really.
and just
Figured I'd find a way to hold
play
back
this
punks
game.
like them.
Which 2 hours in, we had like our intro to the game, and dear God, it was so anime.
Here, This came from one of those kids.
Had to mute it though because I'm pretty sure that music was copyrighted. But it was freaking good though.
Call what to do with it.
You really didn't have to. But thank you.
Also, apparently we're beating up high school kids now.
Those were students from Serio High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learned some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza, not to mention those Yokohama Liomang gangsters. Those kids wouldn't dare to mess with them.
So they're selective about their targets.
Yes. They'll only harass you if they think they'll get away with it.
Think they'll be back for more?
I certainly hope not. Anyway, I sure am glad you stopped by. Come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever intervened. I take it you're not from around here?
Yeah, but we might end up staying. For a while at least. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there right now.
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
That's all right. If anything, we should get going.
Sure. Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Or beating up high school kids? Sure! Awesome.
What is it?
Alright. Need to find Yokohama 99. Oh, this brings me back to Yakuza 7. Yokohama. Dear God, we're almost close to the freaking unemployment line. And to think that was the theme for Yakuza 7.
Yokohama 99. Yep, that's the place.
Whoa, not too shabby, guys.
So what building is it? Is it this one? Oh, okay, it was the elevator. Makes sense. So we're gonna see a reference to Judgment 1.
Yo. Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagami-shi.
That's our boy, the tech genius.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office. Little shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
I thought they called that Robin Hood. Or is that copyright infringement?
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be.
Wait, he does have a hoodie.
You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with these kinds of cases. What do you think?
Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give you a hint. It's not a problem you'd find in Kamurocho.
So, it's specific to Yokohama?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfits running Chinatown are at each other's throats, and you guys sort out the aftermath.
Well, we did just hear about the Yokohama Liumang. They're a gang, right?
Yeah, the Yokohama Liu whatever. Bet they're stirring up shit as we speak.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang-related activity at all. No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous. I'll just tell you, it's bullying.
Bullying?
Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove their child was bullied. Fairly often, they want these bullies taken to court immediately.
They'll also want to hold the schools accountable, but none of that happens without solid proof.
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in middle school. Research shows that boys at that age experience a sudden spike in testosterone. This leads to outbursts to assert dominance, compounded by the irrationality of an immature brain. Scientifically, this potent mix of impulses often manifests as bullying.
Yeah, I call that puberty.
But that would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved too, aren't you?
Ah, with girls it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that also has links to bullying. See, oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment, regardless of your gender. For instance, scientists have observed that a mother's oxytocin levels surge when looking at her child.
Then it's not always a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled cooperation among our primitive ancestors? Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal support. So you could kinda say the survival and reproduction of our species was largely oxytocin at work. After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone. However, this intense social need bore a dark side. Individuals who failed to contribute were shunned and eventually condemned. Let's say there was a villager who never put in his fair share. All he did was eat the crops. If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village was on the brink of starvation.
And by then it'd be too late.
Precisely. That's why these offenders were punished. Primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, a necessary measure for society's greater good. And societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who endured in the long run. To put this into focus, these people are our direct ancestors.
As simple as this logic is, I actually feel like there are some people that probably actually need to hear what is being said here. If they really think about it, there's a lot of logic that actually does go into this. I was going to say, like, this is just complete bull, and it's just fake news. It's all made up. And then I'm, like, listening to the story about the crop, and it's like, it's actually very relevant.
So from a science perspective, modern-day bullying is just primitive?
More like it's hardwired into our nature.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
I wouldn't chalk it up to just that. However, we humans do tend to reject what's foreign to us. Whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of punishment. All over the world, no matter where or when.
This is all reference material related to bullying. Are we seriously going to, like, freaking high school and shit? What the hell?
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the field work.
Makes sense.
If he's reading this much, the bullying problem must really be getting bad.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the offender. In those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with dopamine, triggering an instant rush of pleasure. In other words, serving justice can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I do get what he's saying. but I don't know about that.
Sure, but that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive, Yagami-shi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the manpower?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned. That said, he also requires us to be discreet.
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes per grade, making 18 in total. So approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiurashi and I couldn't possibly vet them alone.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help.
Man, for a couple of rookies, you sure have it together.
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, by the way. Think of it as a little welcoming party. The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there, that'd be great.
Sure. You didn't have to do that.
I hate to do this, I really do. But I think I went as far as I could go. The headache helping, and I do need to kind of relax the best I can, and honestly it's just for this weekend, while the rest is whatever. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today. So I do apologize, but I feel like I just kind of have to. So, but yeah, we'll continue this. This is very different, very unique. I do love it. Would love to see some more. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, there's just stuff I just gotta do, so hopefully I don't have jury duty tomorrow, but we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, that's really the only thing that's on my mind. The second I take care of the jury duty thing, like, everything will be back to normal, because it's like I just haven't been waking up early in the morning, and little by little I've been making little strides to kind of like make sure I'm up at 8. And then there's also like taking a shower. I can do that to I can do that like later today and then just like go to sleep. That way I could just kind of like get ready, head out, go, and see what's up. So, well, actually, I got a call before I head out, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see what happens, and yeah. Next stream will be on, what is it? Wednesday. We'll continue Lost Judgment. I don't know if I'm going to do Me-Side, but we'll see. Maybe. And yeah, I forget about second channel stuff. I think second channel stuff would be next week, if I recall correctly. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you all for showing up, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully I feel better, and hopefully maybe next time I think I will maybe take like a Tylenol or something, but yeah. I said earlier I want to try and brute force this, and I do need to take it easy, and yeah, I'm just hyper focused on the headache right now. Once there is a chance, maybe like I lay down a little bit, maybe it'll go away, and I just need to be in total darkness, which is where I'm at right now, as you can clearly see. So, but it's whatever. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some more Lost Judgment. Loving what I'm seeing out of the game and interested in seeing more. And I feel like my allergies are flaring up right now. I really want to sneeze. Anyway, I'm out of here. Born to lose, live to win. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some more Lost Judgment. Should be good. Anyway, later.